afternoon VC. My first record today. This is Midnight Flyer featuring Maggie Bell. This is a promo copy. It's on the Swan Song label. I talked about Maggie Bell on a previous video, so I'm not going to say much here, but Maggie Bell was new to me. I learned about her in the VC, and that kind of got me started on the road to some new people that I was not familiar with. Talking about Maggie Bell, Fear No Arts said, well, if you like Maggie Bell, you should really like this person. Beth Hart. I'm going to post a link for this. This record was 2005, only came out on CD. Recently just been reissued on 2 LPs. Beth Hart live at Paradiso. A lot of her stuff was on CD, and it's mostly all being newly reissued on vinyl. Very hard to find any old stuff of hers on vinyl. I think it probably all came out on CD. This is a Universal record. Her next record, 2012. Bang Bang Boom Boom. Of course, we got a great cover here, but this is really a good record. Comes with a real nice heavy inner sleeve. Got all the lyrics and so forth on it. One of the people that she toured with for a long time was Joe Bonamassa. These 3 records that I have here, he's not on them. I'm going to be watching for those because they're really great together, and they toured for a long time. I think this is her newest record, 2015. Beth Hart, Better Than Home. 180 gram red vinyl. Has a nice sleeve with all the lyrics and so forth, the inner sleeve. I really like Beth Hart. Looking at her on the internet, then I found this person, which I suspect most of you won't know about. This record's 2015. This is a new record. Samantha Fish. She's a blues guitar player and singer, and she's really good. She's going to be around for a long time. And you want to check her out. I'll leave a link down below so you can see something for her. She had a couple CDs out, and I believe her 3rd CD, 2015. This one also is available in vinyl. This is really good. She's just straight ahead blues guitar player and singer. 2013, Black Wind Howlin'. I just have the CD. It's like I was saying, her early ones only come out on CD. Have another new person, and after I found her, I found this person. This CD was out on 2013. Anna Popovic. She has 6 or 7 CDs out, doesn't have any vinyl. She's a real interesting story. She was from Yugoslavia, when it was Yugoslavia. When she was 15, she discovered her father's record collection and forgot her father's guitar. And she can play that guitar. When you have a picture like this, and you're dressed like that, and you got smoke coming off the guitar, you better be able to play. She can play it. Some of her father's record collection must have been funk, because this is some really great blues, but there's also some funky material in here. She's probably a lot more diverse in what she can play than some of just the straight blues players. Some of these tracks have horns in them, so very put together, really good music. Just to see if you guys are paying attention, it's going to be a test after this. This is a video about some of the modern blues singers. I'm going to put one guy in here. Buddy Guy. When I found the Beth Hart video, she was performing at the 2012 Kennedy Center Honors, where they were honoring Buddy Guy. I'm familiar with Buddy Guy, didn't have any of his records, thought I ought to check something out. This may be his first record where he's on his own. He performed with lots of other groups before that, probably. I'd like to have the vinyl, but I went to the internet, and the cheapest copy I could find was $40, so I thought, well, I'll just go with the CD. This is really good. One of the things I like about this has Otis Spann on piano, all these tracks, good sound quality, really good. I'm going to show a couple of the old timers that I like to say old timers. I mean ones I've been watching for a long time that many of you may not be aware of. Rory Block. Tribute to Mississippi Fred McDowell. She was a friend of his. He tutored her, taught her a lot of stuff. She grew up with a lot of these old-time blues players teaching her the songs, how to play. They're all acoustic. She is an outstanding old-style Mississippi Delta, those kind of styles. She's a good singer, and I probably got a dozen of her CDs and only a couple LPs. I mentioned her in one of the others, one of my top 10 all-time favorite albums, early tapes of hers, which is pretty rare on vinyl. The CD is not hard to get. She's done a whole series of these. Here's a tribute to Sun House. If you like these guys, she is, of course, these are all modern recordings, high quality sound quality. They're just excellent. One of my favorites. So you want to check her out. See how I'm doing on time here. My favorite all-time modern blues singer. Chris Norris, Golden Eagle Jazz Band on Stomp Off Records. This record was 1984-85. This was her first record. A lot of you have said, well, you don't like Dixieland traditional jazz. You might want to give these guys a try. These albums aren't too hard to pick up on eBay. You might find one digging sometime, but she is my favorite. She just stands up there and sings, and she really pours her soul into it. She sings the tunes from the 1920s. She does a lot of Bessie Smith, Ma Rainey type songs. She doesn't try to imitate those singers, doesn't try to sound like them, but she is just really great. I've seen her live lots of times. She got started late in her 30s doing this. She was a English teacher at San Diego State. In her early 40s, 41 or 2 or so, she got married, had a child. A few years after that, she got cancer and passed away. So we have a big loss there. I've got 2 albums here. I'll show you another one. I've got 2 or 3 CDs, and she is my favorite modern blues singer. Her second album in 1985. Again with the Golden Eagle Jazz Band. That's who she performed with. This jazz band, they're from Southern California. They're an outstanding band. Their reed player, Walter Sereth, probably one of the best jazz clarinet players, talking traditional jazz, that is playing during this time period. Young Woman's Blues, boy, that's a fantastic tune. And if you have even a slight interest, you want to try to find one of these and pick them up. Now I search YouTube, and there's a couple videos there of her with the piano player Dick Shushan, who I like a lot, and her singing, but I couldn't find any videos of the band, and there are not very many videos. I'm going to post one of her, but when she's singing with the band, it's really outstanding, and so I hope you'll give this a try. See ya.